Hi folks, this is All the Fruit. At about 3 weeks ago, I bought a bunch of, quite rare bananas in an ethnic supermarket in the city of Mannheim in Germany. Science supermarket, nice people. Then the bananas together with all my other rare fruits got stolen from my bike. And then when I went back 2 hours later to buy again the same stuff, they gave me very interesting, very expensive Bangladeshi lemon for free. So shout out to Science Supermarket. If you're in Mannheim, go shop there. They have a lot of rare fruit and veg. So what did I buy there? I bought 4 different things. First I bought this plantain. I took one which is a double one. 2 fruits fused together. Then, oh my god. Then I bought this red banana. This was the most expensive one, like 10 euro a kilo. Then I bought 2 African matoke bananas. They were also quite expensive, over 5 euro a kilo. This was like 2 or 3 euro a kilo. Then I bought those Namva bananas for 8 euro a kilo. And then we also did some banana harvesting in the botanic garden. Yes, with the permit and together with the gardeners. Here are some other rare bananas, and here unfortunately, this is the tastiest banana I've ever had, some Namva banana. Basically they look like this, but we had to take those down prematurely. I have videos on my shopping spree and on the banana harvest. And now I kind of did not have time for about 3 weeks. And yeah, that's what happened. The most expensive one, not gonna use it, especially since I have a lot of those here. Yeah, now finally I decided, it's so late already, I want to do something with them. So, what am I gonna do with them? What about frying them all? So, let's look at the results of our butchering. So, let's see. Yeah, nothing inside the very underripe Namvas, but I knew this. I just took them because I still wanted to see. But no, there is nothing inside except for this hollow, spongy material. Well, the ripe Namvas from the supermarket, they are really overripe. Should be quite tasty. Not bad, but nothing compared to those if they had ripened. I bought this one to have a comparison between unripe and ripe bananas. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. However, here on the same bunch, those were harvested very prematurely. We also had to remove them. Those are still hard as wood, but I have a couple from the same bunch, which are already turning kinda soft. Not completely ripe, but ripe-ish. Not bad. Pretty sour, but not tart. Then I was surprised that the strong smell came actually from the African matoke bananas, a strong banana smell. This room smells a lot like bananas. I have no experience at all with matoke bananas. Good stuff. Those are supposed to be cooking bananas for curries and boiling and stuff like that, but they're quite tasty as a dessert banana. As you can see, this one is already quite yellow, but not... Let's try the more unripe one. Quite yellow, but still not ripe enough, and still very aromatic and very tasty. More sour than a Cavendish, but it's not tart. So sourness and sweetness quite similar to this one. The less ripe one even more sour, really sour. A bit of tartness and starchiness. Yeah, this one, the aftertaste especially is a bit tart, but this one, good. Let's see the plantains. They are not ripe enough to be eaten raw. Plantains are very tasty when eaten raw, but they have to look almost as bad as this one to be tasty. Yeah. Hard and starchy. Now, I didn't try the unripe red banana. Let's try this. I already made a video about frying very unripe red bananas. Yeah, even harder and starchier. Now, since I'm a lazy guy, I'm gonna fry those things and then check what they taste like. So I started with 3 pieces of each one. Later I'll make a pan with more. Yes, my kitchen is a mess, don't look. Here we have the Namva. Here we have the unripe matoke. Here the more ripe matoke. Here the giant plantain. Yeah, I just cut, well, I peeled it quite violently because it was still very unripe. Had to cut off the bark, had to cut off the skin. That's why the pieces are so small, also because they are from a tip. Here the unripe red banana, they call it pink shrimp banana in the Botanic Garden. And here the more ripe one. Yeah, well, they are sizzling. I can tell you how crazy banani those last 3 weeks were. This is one of the reasons it took me so long to have to fry them. So I bought those bananas, then they were stolen, then I bought them again. We harvested bananas. I brought the huge banana plant. Actually, I brought the banana plant of the unready Namva bananas to feed the elephants at the zoo. Made some experiments with banana fibers from the Namva, made some experience with getting water from the Namva. A couple of days later I was called to transplant and experiment with the Basio banana at a friend's greenhouse / nursery. We dug out the whole clump of Basio, we planted 3 in different locations. We cut the biggest pseudostem, did again a couple water and fiber experiments. Then we basically ate parts of the pseudostem and the rhizome and the young pups. The rhizome and the pups were not too good, but the center of the pseudostem was quite good. Then I went again to the Botanic Garden and brought a whole big cart full of banana leaves to the gorillas. Then they told me they want to feed a whole banana plant to the elephants, but I told them, oh no, I'll find a collector for it. Of course I found a collector for it, a 2-meter Namva. But then they decided, no, we're not going to feed it to the elephants, we're not going to give it to the collector, we're going to plant it in the greenhouse, in the Botanic Garden. I am going to go and see what it looks like. They also said they have a couple other bananas, smaller banana plants from a different species. It was a wild species, I forgot which one. Didn't work out. Then I ordered 2 different bananas, the Sikkim banana and the Yunnan banana for my friends with the greenhouse, and a lot of snow banana leaves. Also, there were banana plants for €10 in a supermarket. One was the Basio and the other one was a red one. They said it was just a red Basio. They wrote it was a red Basio. It was some sort of Ensete. I'm still mad I didn't buy it. Already the second fail. Yeah. And I still have to see the young bananas in my friend's greenhouse. And now I'm frying all those goodies. This is a non-stick pan and the new one too. Don't use forks or knives on your non-stick pans, folks. And also don't talk too much while cooking or your bananas are gonna get burned. Little beauties. Transferred everything to the plate. Now let's try. First let's start with the namba. Guess it's almost kind of a waste to fry it, because it's very tasty. Unripe. Yeah, very tasty by the way. I wanted to also buy some normal giant Cavendish and those pisang emas, those strange pisang emas we get here from America. Pisang emas is a Malaysian, Indonesian banana, the gold banana, but here the German supermarkets get them from America. But I checked several supermarkets, they didn't have pisang emas, and then I forgot to buy normal Cavendish. It doesn't matter. I can always do the experiment with normal Cavendish, but most of those here are quite rare. So yeah, let's try again an amba. Nice and sweet. A lot of sugar ingesting, quite caramelized. Now the unripe matoke. I'm sure I'm butchering the name. Still sour. Almost no sweetness. Now it's a burnt sourness. Still quite good. Now the ripe matoke. Nice, sweet and sour and caramelized. So good, I want to eat the rest. Now the plantain. Starchy. Mostly like eating a potato. Now the unripe pink shrimp banana, like those here. Tastes like a potato with a stronger taste. And now the half-ripe pink shrimp banana. This one is nice and sour, funny. The unripe one has no sourness, just starchiness. But this one has some sourness. Bit boring compared to the sweet ones. This was the one I liked least, the unripe matoke. It's good. It's a lot more sour than this one, no sweetness. Yeah, I think I like them all. Yeah, good stuff. As for the remaining bananas, I decided to do what I was planning for dinner anyways. Eggs with cheese and tomatoes. But put a lot less of everything because I have all those bananas. Yes, I do it, eggs and cheese. I'm not a fruitarian or a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. And if you are a farmer who does physical work and want to live as a vegan, it's possible, but you have to pay a lot of attention to your diet. I know a couple vegans who are doing physical work, and if you want to stay healthy for many years, as I said, it is possible as a vegan. By the way, I didn't plan to do it as a scramble, but together with the bananas I think it's a better idea. So if you want to be a vegan and still do physical work or a lot of sports or stuff, you can do this for many years without paying a lot of attention to your health, but if you want to do it for all your life, you have to be quite careful about your diet, eating a lot of avocados and legumes at the right time, eating a lot of particular greens and so on. Well, as a vegetarian, you can substitute a lot of this quite lazily with eggs and cheese. If you have some better idea, tell me. Eating part of the ripe matoke. And the number raw because it's a shame not to do it. I mean, they were good when cooked, but they are so great. When raw. Well, a lot of the other ones were too unripe for that. They would be just as tasty when ripe, but yeah, already lost the ripe red banana, didn't want to lose more of them to neglect. Looking good. Now let's see what it tastes like. Ja, man kannst du still taste the different bananas. Not bad. Would have been better with onions, garlic, and or parsley. To be honest, would have been even better with potatoes. Except for manioc, I haven't found any other starchy vegetable as good as potatoes. Sweet potatoes, yeah. Manioc, sweet potatoes, and potatoes. But everything else I've tried, taro, bananas and so on. It's good, but not as good as the humble potato. So folks, this was egg, tomato, cheese scramble with 6 different types of rare bananas. Yeah, there wasn't a single standard typical banana, at least for the Western world in here. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich ethnic supermarkets in Germany. And if you want to receive more such content, it's not enough to just subscribe to my channel. Sorry. Because YouTube kinda doesn't recommend my videos anymore, even to subscribers. Better press the little bell icon, then YouTube has to notify you of all new uploads.